I'd like to call up now our Joshua Courage Award recipient, Nick Faraci, and Jim Sweeney, his coach, who will present the Joshua Courage Award to him. In the first chapter of the book of Joshua, the Lord is having a deep conversation there with Joshua, who's taking over for Moses. And he's got a very dangerous assignment to lead the Israelites, about 2 million of them, into the Promised Land. There's a series of battles that would have to be won for that to happen. And 3 different times in that chapter, the Lord speaks to Joshua, and he tells him to be strong and courageous. And undergirding that promise is another very important promise. Be strong and courageous, for the Lord thy God is with you. He's with you wherever you go. So be strong and courageous. This year's Courage Award recipient is Nick Faraci, and we've asked his coach, Jim Sweeney, former NFL player with the Jets, with the Steelers. Jim and I actually got to bang heads together on the field with Colts and Jets. So I'm thrilled that he could be with us here tonight.
As you can see by the size of the head, we won more medals than the Colts did. Wolf, you're the reason why the NFL is doing concussion testing right now. But when I was asked to come tonight to speak on behalf of a player of mine, Nick Faraci, I always jump at the opportunity. Not enough hours in a day for me to speak about what I think about this young man. He was a 4-year starter, gave me everything I ever asked of him. Biggest heart player I've ever been around, whether I was as a player, as a coach. This is what players should be.
I heard a quote whenever it first happened, and it goes, "If God brings you to it, He'll get you through it." And it's a quote that really stuck through my head throughout the entire process. And in closing, I just wanted to say, even though I got this award, I really have to give it to my dad, because the courage that man showed through this process and where he is today is amazing. And for that, he's my hero in life. And
our next award recipient is Malcolm Hill, who will be receiving our Christian Athlete Award, and our board member and great brother in Christ, Billy Krahe, is going to present Malcolm with the Christian Athlete Award.
One of the things that unfolds in being involved with Whitefield is the opportunity to serve, and the opportunity to engage with young men, typically around a sport. And in my case, 2 years ago, it was basketball. And one of the challenges in engaging in this sport is not that you don't understand the game, but sometimes you just don't understand what's being said. The discussion that's going on and the language, it's hard to decipher for a white guy in the suburbs. But God has an amazing way of presenting it to me and presenting it to the other men that serve. This one evening, though, Chad, I don't know if Chad's here tonight, but Chad looked at me and he said, you've got to say hello to this one young man. And keep in mind, you might be saying hello to 50 of them. But this one young man, 2 years ago, said hello. And from that hello, he has changed my life. And he's not only changed my life, but my family's life. But keep in mind, this young man was walking down a dead-end street. And through a divine appointment, and through a multitude of people in this room that stood up and supported him, Malcolm had the opportunity to leave Oliver High School and move to the Kiski School, a private school, where this guy dresses like this every day. And he rises very early in the morning, and his day doesn't end until the evening after his study halls and tutoring. But he also did something incredible, and then he chose to go back 2 years and repeat his education, all to have the opportunity to succeed. And all of this unfolded because of God's beautiful design. I have a tremendous honor of giving this award to Malcolm Hill. He is not just a friend. He is a brother. He is my son. He has changed our lives.
Just want to say thank you, everyone that was involved tonight. I'm extremely grateful for this award, and I appreciate my sponsors very much. And this wouldn't have been able to be possible without walking and engaging with Christ and being a part of the Krahe family. Thank you.